Yeah, hi, it's me. I'm back on channel, hopefully more regular again. Yeah, for those that know me or don't know me, I've had shoulder surgery, and it's just been a little ripple effect, and one thing after the other went wrong after that. So I've had a few health issues, and I've just had to stop everything and just say, okay, I'm going to concentrate on my health and get better, do my exercises, do my visits regularly, and yeah, but I've turned a corner, I feel. So hopefully I can get back on track, and I've been missing it so much. One of the things is my legs swelled, my feet and legs, and very much so. So I had to have, well, the doctor said 18 out of 24 hours with your feet up higher than your heart. Well, you can't craft. And I ignored it for a start and thought, oh, if I just do a couple in the afternoon. But I got really, really bad, and my feet and legs felt like they were going to explode. So I was very uncomfortable. So yeah, I had to just take it more serious and, you know, yeah, just take time out and let it all fall down in pieces, I feel like. And I hope I haven't lost my friends. I did lose a few subbies, but I don't blame them at all. I mean, if nobody, maybe I should have put something up and explained. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully I can re-establish friendships and subscribers and, you know, and be more regular now. Okay, enough of that. So I was wanting to go into this op shop challenge. I'm thinking I've got about 2 days, but this is my 4th take. Look, honestly, something went wrong every time. I had 2 of them where I showed boobs again, and really bad. Like, I don't know, this certain top I got falls forward, and yeah, I check whether I'm in, you know, in frame and everything, and it looks all right. And then when I get going and I forget myself and just craft away, somehow you had lots of boobs showing. So I deleted those 2, and the other one, I got a phone call or something, a message, and the video cut out. So it might have been because it was my son that rang, and I've got him listed as an emergency contact in case I need him if I'm really sick or something. So yeah, that might be why. But anyway, I had to delete that and throw it out because only about a third showed up, and I don't have editing tools to put 2 together. So here is number 4. The thing is, I've got a lot of it done now. So what I've done is we had to use old book pages, I believe. And this is the old book that I took, Worth the Winning. And it has signatures. And this was great because I could just take one leaf out of the signature. This book is very brittle. It's very old. And I could use that as my base for my own signatures. Stick things on there. Pockets and pictures and all this sort of thing. Sorry, I've just been out eating Mexican. My eldest son came up from Melbourne and said, come on, Mum, we're shouting you Mexican. So I've got the hiccups. So that's what I took for that. And then I decided on the theme, Shakespeare flowers. So I have gutted and torn and cut things out of here. But I thought that makes a lovely theme. You can always bring other things into it as well, but this is the basis. And then I also came across, and this is all op shop. I got all this at the op shop. I got Shakespeare Flowers playing cards. So I think I'm in frame, yes. And so I've been matching those two up. I'll show you. I've made some pucker loop. Oh, I especially looked it up. The envelope has to go in there. Anyway, you know which one I'm talking about. I made them as tuck spots. I made 3 journaling cards. And sorry about this. I don't have anything to take it off, and my appointment is only in the new week. And yeah, it doesn't look real nice. So journaling cards. On the back is just some, this is from a encyclopedia on botanics, and I want to colour this in yet. And this is a Shakespeare flower, and I've made some stencils up myself. And this is just tea dyed or coffee dyed stained paper on the back of the book page. So I made 3 of those. I'm thinking I might leave this one out and put the stencil one. So I've got to make that up yet. So I might do that in with you. And this ribbon will come out too, because I'll use that on this one here. Yes, that's what I did. And then I needed a book cover to go in for my signatures to go into, and I had a Huckleberry Finn, and it had this thin plastic, and I thought I could just rip this thin plastic off and everything else would stay behind, but it was merciless. It just this is the front. Sorry, we've got heavy smoke here. There's a fire very close to me here, but the wind is taking it the other way, so I'm not worried about it at this stage. But I've got to go out and get a P2 mask because we're in the thick of it here. So the book cover came totally apart. Look at that. And I want to keep the inside of this, and I don't want to take a different book because it fits in perfectly. It's a little bit taller than the pages, but I think that will be very nice when you get a bit of lace and stuff around. So I will be fixing that, putting some lace down, gauze or lace, to bind that back together. Then I will, I want to leave that. Obviously now I have to come in with, say, what have I got here? Some calico, you know, or maybe just masking tape. I'm not sure yet. And then I want to, the lady that this will go to loves the painted journal that I did, so I may paint for her, or I might keep it. I thought I might cut out Shakespeare's flowers or write it myself, and then sort of just put maybe a flower painted and then something to the back. So that's that. I'll pop that up there. And then I have, I've already made a signature. These are those Tuckerlupus things, or tucker envelopes. Don't know, per tucker envelope. I have to look up again. I've written it down somewhere here. Yeah, so I stuck a book page, and there's the yarrow, and here's the yarrow playing card. And then I didn't have yarrow to stick on the envelope. I've made a tuck spot here, so this will go in here like so. This here I did, I've made my own stencils. because we're not allowed to use certain things. So I just accordion folded and cut little triangles out, and then opened it up, and it gives you that pattern. And then I just took the ink pad and just went over it. So just that it's not totally empty, and you can journal inside of all of that. And here again, Lily, and here's the playing card Lily. Madonna Lily, apparently. Here again, the stencil, and here I made a journaling fold out. Kind of looks like an envelope, but it isn't. And I need to decorate it yet, so I haven't done that in there. Here is a free page, and violets and violets. So I thought that was quite nice, and a bit of stenciling again. So that is actually virtually a finished signature, other than that little envelope thing. This is the second one, and I've gone as far as doing that, but I haven't covered those pages because to me it's just too much to leave it like that. And then I need to cover that, and I've done the covers. I've done a bit of calico, and that will just get glued or stitched onto there. I think I might stitch it. And I've made 3 for each, and then this one will go here, there, and then I have another style. Oh yes, the one with the girls. That'll go there. And then I might revert to paper, or I might put half a doily stuck on. This one is a bit big, but I've got something else. I've got a few of these things. But I might put a paper over the top. And here is your rose and rose. And here is your primrose and your primrose page. And we might do this. I don't know. I'll have to check that I didn't double up on anything more. Have I done... Yeah, I probably have to do a few more. But you get the idea what I'm sort of talking about. And then I've got the third signature, which is, you know, again, will have to be covered up. And I don't mind if it hangs over a bit. This is very rustic, very rough, just as it comes. That's the style I was after. And yeah, I hope all the things, this is all hand done. The calico came from a second-hand shop. This is another stencil I made up. I made this one and an oblong one, and one that had sort of rounded pieces out, and then the one with the, oh dear, oh me, with the girl and a star and a flower. So I just wanted something very faint. It's probably even too heavy. This one here turned out really well. That's really how I wanted it. Very faint. And this is your little girl that I cut out. 3 in fact, just in case to have a spare, and the flower, and then the star and the flower. I don't know if you can hear the wind howling. And there's a new fire when I got home from the Mexican restaurant over behind the Wodonga Hills. I hope it doesn't come over those hills. because then I would be on the lookout. So I've got my tub ready with the torch. I might come on and show you that actually, how I packed my tub and what I've put in it, and ready to go if we have to. Oh, and this is the line one. See how I cut into the paper? And yeah, so then maybe I'll put a piece of paper, and the last one will be maybe this again. I have to see. I'm just doing it very randomly, and yeah, and I need to put more laces and ruffle pages. Now I'm not sure, can I use Bonnie's ruffle pages? She's not an op shop, but yeah, so I need to get on to Nat tonight because I have to finish this. Yeah, so not much to show you as in doing, because you know, this is my fourth take. The journal is practically finished, but I can come on and show you how I put it all together, and yeah, have some of my stitching done or something. These are some of my old Stampin' Up! Glues. I thought I would use them up. Oh. There we are. Yeah, I hope everybody else is safe and sound with these fires. I've had our relatives from Germany ring up. It's all over the news there, and Australia's burning, and you know, they were very concerned. And well, it's close enough to Albury and Thurgoona, where I live. It's enough for comfort, like to take you out of your comfort zone nearly, right? Yeah. So I just thought, well, I'll just get a tub ready and put everything in there that I need, and important documents and things like that. So if it's for nothing, great, wonderful. But if you happen to need it, I think that's worth gold when you have those things together. I certainly don't want to, you know, have to say, oh, I didn't think the fire would get us, you know. I mean, you just need to use your common sense and think, yeah, that's getting a bit close. Anything can happen with the weather and the winds, and we can't control it. Nobody can. So, you know, anything can happen, and I don't want to be caught out. At least I've done something. Yeah, so, and I've made it my business to find out where we should evacuate to, and all that sort of thing, and how it's done. And this village actually will do its own thing, try and stay together, unless you have family to go with. But those that don't have someone close enough and safe enough to drive to, and you know, they can just stay with the sites that are selected. All right, I'll finish this video, I'll get it uploaded, and then I'll do the second one hopefully tomorrow, and which will be making a journal out of it, into it, the book cover. Okay, I'm double Dutch and can't talk properly. All right, God bless everyone. Bye for now.